Well, one thing, and I did discuss it with Corporation Counsel, with Attorney Pinter, is that the way I changed the motion in a strict setting wouldn't have been appropriate, because this is a recommendation. Yes, normally there'd have to be an amendment to the motion, but as this is a recommendation, less formal, the motion, along with Mr. Levy's recommendation that was accepted by the second, is to accept the elimination of the position of City Clerk and the establishment of a legislative assistant, but that legislative assistant be appointed by the council president, subject to all the union requirements, statutes, and ordinances.
You don't want to make that a union position.
Okay. The intent is to, so go ahead, appointed by the council president. The individual must pass the civil service exam and score within the appropriate number on that list, and may only be removed for cause, which is currently the case for civil servants. And then finally, to maintain section 3.3, which is the appointment of additional staff as needed.
Mr. Condrino?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You may want to include non-union position in that. Would that be to the trick?
Well, you know, the problem we're going to have is the union's going to make a play for that position. So that's why it really should be a mayoral appointee, because once you take that out of the appointed position, it's a council appointment, they're very well come in and make a play for the position. And there'll be not a lot we can do about it.
Mr. Visconti?
Thank you, Mr. President. I think Councilman Saadi has the right idea and everything, but I think the mayor also has a point that we may not want this person to be a union, to get involved with the union, and maybe perhaps that's something we need to take a look at. That's how we can get, if we can get around that part of it. Thank you.
Myself to Corporation Counsel or to the Mayor's office. If the test is run civil service, would that automatically head the person towards the direction of being a member of the union just by nature of the process of hiring?
I think that I think what'll happen is we'll end up having to negotiate over that position, whether or not. That's, again, the reason why we wanted to leave it as a mayoral appointee with confirmation by the council at a 2/3 level. Because, you know, and testing is not necessarily a problem. You know, you could set up your own, we could set up our own testing methodology, even if we want to have an ad hoc committee serve as a test to do final interviews or however, you know, then make a recommendation to the full council as a whole, you know, under my letter as the final recommendation under my appointment. But my concern is that by taking the appointing authority away from the mayor, even through a tested process, very well could end up placing this position in the union. It'll be scored, and then, you know, there's a whole other set of rules that apply to the employment. And I don't know if I think it's no disrespect to our unions, they're terrific, but there's a flexibility here, night meetings, things like that you're going to need out of that position that are going to become problematic. That was why we left it as an appointed position.
Thank you, Mayor Bellman.